Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm here with my buddy Offpost.
Hey.
And today I'm going to be reviewing some new Godzilla. Well, they're not really that new, but we've got some Godzilla Kong New Empire figures. We've got Scar King, which I've already reviewed on the channel, so he might just appear in this video a little bit briefly. I've also reviewed this one on the channel before, I think, but it was like a short. I don't know. We've got Shima and Kong with the Beast Club. And then Kong with a battle axe. But, yeah. Alright, so let's get into the video. First of all, we've got, Godzilla here. Alright, so his eyes, on Evolved Godzilla, his eyes are much larger than normal Godzilla's eyes. Which kind of explains why he looks so horrendous when he's facing you. Like, you look at this Godzilla, he's like, oh yeah. Now this one is threatening. And then this one's just like, ah! But anyway, also, this one, yeah, I think I just like this normal original version better than this one, because, like, the eye paint is sucky, and then, like, here, he's a lot more bulky and heavier, so he can be like, and then Evolved Godzilla can't really get up, because if he gets on him, he'll be like, because he's so skinny. Look at that skinniness. But anyway, on the spines, his spines here are like more translucent, and then on the tail, there isn't really that much translucentness. And then he's got some tail thagamizers. I think Shima does too, yeah. So the base color for like the whole figure is like kind of a dark blue color, and then the underbelly is a lighter blue, a very, very light blue. The finger claws and the toe claws are painted, bro. Like, on the Mattel figures, like the Jurassic World dinosaurs and stuff, the paint on the toes or claws of some dinosaurs, it's not even painted. So, something that, Jack Specific got, pretty well. I mean, no, not Jack Specific. Playmates. I mean, these are Playmates figures, not Jack Specific. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, here's Godzilla. Oh yeah, the articulation. You can see he's got jaw articulation, arm articulation. He's got some elbow spikes too, so he can jab you with his elbows like. Anyway, he's got more articulation here, and then on the legs too, and then the feet swivel. And then the tail also articulates like that, up and down, and then side to side. It's on a ball joint. Oh yeah, and then he also has the fire breath thing. I forgot to bring the fire breath for this Godzilla. But anyway, we've got, you just open his mouth, and there's actually a notch in the top of the head up there, and then you just stick the thing like that. And then bam, now he's breathing fire. And then the next figure, well, I just want to compare. Actually, I'm just going to compare the NECA Godzilla here to these two. Oh, well, to the original Godzilla here. As you can see, like, the detail on this figure is very well done. And, like, here, it's not really that well done, is what I mean. And, like, on the Mattel dinosaur figures, the detailing, I mean, it's, like, in between, But anyway, I'm probably going to do just, like, a review of just this guy in the future, so, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm going to put these two back here. And then we've got Shima, the Frost Titan that can't stand for some reason. Stand! Stand, I tell you! Good answer. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, that's just because the foot was stuck in. Alright guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna try and get this girl to stand. Alright, so right off the bat you can see Shima's full body color is just like a really light white. And then there's like a little bit of like a faint blueness all around on the figure, kind of like Godzilla, on his underside, like mostly blue. And same for Shimo, actually. There's Mostly blue on the underside of the figure. Not really that much blue anywhere else. I mean, except for, the spikes. Because there's a little bit more of that blue on the spikes there. And then more blue there. And then a little more blue there. And then, the detailing, I mean, it's good on the arms, I guess. But then on the side of the thing, it's just, like, gone. Muted. Goodbye. Like, on the Shimo figure, the detailing is so extremely muted, it's crazy. Just like, on Scar's, side, like, there isn't that much detail there at all. So, the neck articulation here on the head, so it can go up and down. It's also on a ball joint, so you can move it around like that. And then same with the tail, you can move it around. The detailing on the tail looks pretty good. There's also some tail thagomizers that I showed you guys earlier. The spikes are kind of translucent too, but there's also this paint here, this wash that like they kind of spray painted on there that's like kind of keeping it from being super translucent like the... Although you can get Shima without like any of this bluish coloration on there if you just get her like by herself instead of in the 2-pack, then you'll get a more like translucent spined Shimo. But the spines on the back of the head, they're a little more translucent there. And then more translucentness on the back. The jaw articulation opens and closes like that. Teeth are painted, the tongue is painted. The eye is also painted. It's just like a blue dot. And Godzilla's eyes, yeah, it's like orange. And this Godzilla's eyes are like blue too. And then I think Scar's eyes are also blue. Dang, we've got lots of blue-eyed beasts. His eyes are orange. And then his eyes are also orange, but that's like the same figure. It's King Kong! And then, oh dude, I just noticed that on this Godzilla, his eyes are brown. Many different tinted colors for Godzilla's eyes. Anyway, on Shimo's hands, there's more wrist articulation there, and then ankle articulation. And can move it back and forth on these legs, but then on these front legs, you can also move it back and forth, and then in and out too. So there's a lot more posability with the front limbs, but not the back limbs. I'm gonna try and make her stand up like Godzilla. Come on. Come on, I know you want to stand. Alright guys, just give me a sec. It'll be only a few moments before I actually manage to get her to stand. Which she already is standing, so woohoo. There's also this frostbite blast thing that you just open the mouth. And it's a lot easier to see the notch in the top of the mouth because her head is so big. That you just stick it up there in the top of the mouth like that. I think I got it. It's kind of wiggly. A little bit. I'm just gonna like... She's spitting ice. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. Yeah, and then in the movie, Shimo's actually a lot bigger than Godzilla, but then here, she isn't really that big. She's like the same size as Godzilla, but I mean, they did a good job of, making her as large as possible anyway, because Scar can still ride her, I guess. Well, if I can get him into a good pose, like, Scar riding Shimo. Alright, I'm gonna put him over there. And then, oh, I forgot, he's got a whiplash. I'm just gonna try and pose him like he's riding Shimo. Like, yeah, bam. Next up, we've got the two Kongs. Well, you should be saying King Kong now, because, at the end of the movie, Kong becomes King Kong. Because, he's got a whole bunch of other apes that he can rule now. But anyway, as you can see here on this older Godzilla versus Kong figure, yeah, he's got a whole bunch of articulation on there and there. Although something I noticed here on these on Kong is that he doesn't have waist articulation. And Scar, I think, is actually the only one that does have waist articulation. Um, but no other figures have that. Although actually, I think the One Eye action figure has waist articulation, and same with Suko. So like most of the apes have waist articulation, but just not Kong. None of the Kong action figures do. But as you can see, he's got some leg articulation there. The detail on this figure is really good. You can just move his knees and his legs. The same goes for this other Kong too. He's also got like the same arm articulation movement and stuff. I mean, except for on this arm, he's got a whole bunch of articulation. But then on this arm, it's actually limited because of the beast glove, so we can't really move it like that. You can move it up and down and side to side. He doesn't have wrist articulation on that arm, but he does have articulation on this arm. And then, more neck movement. Same with this Kong. So yeah, we've got Kong with the beast glove after he injured his arm, and then here's Kong before. And yeah, these two Kong figures are actually really different. Like here he's not, there's a lot of hair right there, and then there it's like not that much at all. And plus this one's more like a lot more hairy than this one. Like it's almost like this is not actually Kong, this is some other monkey that was enslaved by Scar, like one of Scar's what do you call it, his goons. Anyway, as you can see on the Beast Glove, dude, even the Beast Glove is like super detailed and stuff. Man, they did a really good job with this Kong figure. And then on this one, yeah, the detailing is a little more muted. And then here's the battle axe that came with that Kong figure. You can just stick it in his hand, just like that. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of Godzilla Kong, the new Empire figures. Like, subscribe, whatever. I will see you on the next adventure. Oh no, they're all falling over. I mean next video, not next adventure. Anyway, goodbye.